All right, guys, so tomorrow, Thursday, we are back with our hinge, lunge, and carry emphasis. I'm gonna start with the warm-up. It's only gonna be 2 rounds, so I'm gonna up the reps a little bit from what I normally do. We're gonna start with 8 and 8 single leg step-ups. These are gonna be side step-ups, unweighted. So we'll get to our box, obviously facing to the side. We're gonna go up and then down nice and slow. I want you to be nice and controlled on the way down, okay? When you guys are doing this, I want you to think about sitting your butt back and down. So it's back, down, nice, slow, and controlled, and then you'll fire up off that bottom foot, okay? You'll do 8 with your left, 8 with your right. When you are finished, we're gonna go through our roll and reach. So we're gonna roll back, feet together, feet wide, and reach. That's 1, 2. We're gonna go all the way to 10. Afterwards, we are gonna take one of our dumbbells, grab it on both sides. We're gonna press it up overhead. And we're gonna hold for 30 seconds, okay? When you are finished with that 30-second hold, we're gonna go through the whole thing again. So it's 8 and 8 side step ups each side, 10 roll and reach, and then we're gonna do that 30-second hold overhead. Cool? Our strength piece today is gonna basically be an 8-minute dumbbell complex that we're gonna go straight through. So it's a minute per station. We have 4 stations total. There is no rest in between stations, and then there's also no rest in between rounds. So right when you're done with 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, you start right back over to the top, okay? And we're gonna cycle through that twice. So what we're gonna do first, it's gonna be single arm RDL, okay? So if our working leg is down, our left one, our right arm is gonna be holding the dumbbell. It's always opposite. So we'll kick that foot back, try to keep it as straight as possible, and that toe is pointed down towards the ground, not out towards the side, okay? So it'll be for a full minute here with our right side, full minute with our left side, then we'll switch arms again. We'll go overhead with our right side, overhead lunge for a minute, then we'll go left arm overhead lunge for a minute. When you're done, switch arms, boom, we're right back in to our single arm and single leg RDL. Right side, left side, overhead lunge, right side, overhead lunge, left side, okay? So a minute per each, and like I said, in between those rounds, we're gonna go right through, skip that rest. Cool? Third part, we're gonna go through 5 rounds. Okay, typically I do a minute on, or a minute per station, one right into the next, kind of like Fight Gone Bad style. Today, I want you to try and really accumulate as many reps as possible. So in between those stations, I'm gonna give you a 20-second rest, okay? So it's minute on, 20 seconds off. That's station 1. Minute on, 20 seconds off, that's station 2. We'll go through all 5 movements. We'll rest for a full minute at the end of that, and then we'll cycle through that 5 times, cool? So the first one, weighted step-ups. We're gonna grab this dumbbell, get to our box or chair or coffee table. We're gonna come up, alternate, and keep moving. We're going for a full minute. When we're finished, we'll rest 20 seconds. Then we're gonna grab our dumbbell or kettlebell, dip pot to eye level, kettlebell swings for a minute. All right, after that 20-second rest, we're gonna go through candlestick get-ups. Today, I want everybody to do weighted, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna sit back, come forward, drive that dumbbell up, press up at the top. Okay, so a little added, kind of like double hand dumbbell snatch at the end of that, okay? So we'll do those for a minute. If you're unable to do those, I'm just gonna simply have you do weighted sit-ups, head and arms, and chest, nice and proud at the top, cool? So if you can't do your candlestick get-ups, we'll do those instead. For a minute, 20 seconds off. Then, 1 minute of goblet squats, 20 seconds off. Then we're gonna lay this dumbbell or kettlebell down like this. Typically I would do like a burpee to a deadlift, but we're gonna do a sprawl. Okay, only because we have 1 and I don't want your chest to come down onto the dumbbell. So we're going to sprawl, lift, sprawl, lift. That'll be our final station for 1 minute. We're then not gonna rest for 20 seconds. We're gonna rest for a minute, and we're gonna cycle through that for 5 times. Sound good? See you guys Thursday.